So to round up the story, I found some new updates recently. One of the ladies in the sex tape said he,
Why
he
I forgot my
misled me.
gun?
You know, he said he misled me, and we all know, now we all like some of us that watched the videos, wink, wink. Some of us that saw the
Not too
videos,
much.
how the women performed. You get it. So it didn't seem like you were misled in anything. So let's go on and see. In this part, she said, I dated Baltasar Engonga for over 4 years. He deceived me, lady incestive allergies. I'm humiliated. It's my reputation, my honor, blah, 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 blah. We all know that's cap, sure. We all know that's cap. When things get heated up like this, they always find someone to throw under the bus. And my guy, for sure, is definitely going under the bus. But I don't think nobody will really give credibility to any of these statements these women are making at this point. I was deceived. According to the young woman, she refused to be filmed by her ex-partner, Bello, on several occasions, but admitted, nah, at this point, I don't think anything is relevant at this point anymore. What's done is done. It's done. So let's forget about it. This guy covered this story well about this Nakademos, aka Ibang, the African Diddy, the banger of our time. This guy covered the story pretty well, so let's check it out.
You thought Diddy was bad. He still is. Stop playing games. But today we're going to go over to Equatorial Guinea because they just had a similar Diddy scandal with a man named Baltasar. Now, Equatorial Guinea is a country in Central Africa. They got presidents, politicians like everywhere else. One of these politicians is named Baltasar, and he's pretty high ranking. But see, Baltasar had a problem. He was under investigation for stealing money. So, all right, cool. We're going to search your house and all that. Baltasar said, you going to search my house? They said, yeah, we're going to search your house. We're going to search your office. So they searching through Baltasar's house, his office, and
They
all
did.
that. They find a couple CDs. They said, Baltasar, you got about 400 of these CDs sitting here. What indies?
Right.
Baltasar said, too late. They already popped them in. 400 videos of him wilding in 4K. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, it can't get any worse than this. Well, let me give you a little warning. Us Africans like to do it big. So be prepared for a few twists. First one being, they started to recognize some of these women. Some of the many, many women, wives of prominent government officials, generals' wives, royal family wives. Remember when I said it was going to get worse? It's going to get a little worse than that. His brother's wife, the president's wife,
Yes.
his cousin.
The
The
president's
government
sister.
said, Baltasar said, the TikTok are not finished. Let him just get all the bad parts out the way. Thank you, Baltasar. What makes this story even weirder is all the women in these videos were willing participants, like seemingly having a great time, which is better than the alternative, but it just genuinely confused people. They're like, how much game does he have? And this is where the story takes a split from Diddy's story. Diddy, some people consensual, some people not. Diddy, go to jail. Him, all consensual. So it gets you asking, wait, did he do anything wrong? Well, it had people asking the same thing, which made this scandal kind of backfire on his political opponents because all the tapes were leaked, which had most people, of course, saying, yo, Baltasar, you wilding, like you shouldn't be doing that. But also, why are we seeing the tapes in the first place? Who leaked the tapes? The government said. What? People said, what? We can not like him and not like you at the same time. Did y'all leak the tapes or not? The government said, we didn't think you was going to ask that. You're making some good points, but what if I tell you he's a criminal? So the government switches tactics, namely the vice president, who says they're going to investigate Baltasar for public safety concerns. Like Baltasar with all those people? Ew, what if he spread something? Everyone's like, I'm going to also investigate who released the tape and try to suspend them. People are like, okay, that's better. But people also figured he wasn't going to do anything about it. Now, pause for a second. Look at that man's beard. He has never judged a book by its cover, but any man with this beard,
That is funny. That is funny.
this hairstyle, these glasses, and says I'm an African politician, he's stealing money. And well, he's stealing money.
Facts.
Here's where it starts to get wicked. See, this story is a little deeper than it seems. Equatorial Guinea has been caught up in its share of corruption scandals, namely the vice president and his dad, the president, stealing money from the people. In fact, the United States, France, other countries seized hundreds of millions of dollars from the vice president, saying, yo, you embezzled and stole this money. We're going to return it to Equatorial Guinea. Someone in the comments let me know if America and France return the money to Equatorial Guinea. But anyway, the thing that a corrupt politician is scared of the most is losing an election. Because one, they won't be able to steal as easily. And two, their political opponent they usually lose to sends them to jail. Baltasar's family is a huge rival of the vice president's family. Are you keeping up so far? The vice
Oh,
president and his dad, the president, are scared that Baltasar and Baltasar's dad, who's a high ranking official, are going to take their job. So people suspect that these tapes were released to make Baltasar look bad. And well, they made him look bad. But then the tapes kind of backfired because the president and the vice president started noticing something. Every time people brought up Equatorial Guinea, it would be about Balthazar and the tapes. The vice president's like, no. We a small country. We trying to build our fame in other ways, which is very important in the world stage, which is why governments fund Olympic athletes and anything that makes the country look good. When you think South Korea, you think, oh, they have some pretty good K-pop bands. Nigeria, sensational Afrobeats artists, Nollywood movies. Now, it's not all these countries have to offer, but it gets you thinking about the country. So Equatorial Guinea's government fears asking the world, yo, have y'all heard about Equatorial Guinea? And people saying, oh, that's the one with Balthazar. Damn. So they suppressed the tape super hard. But the damage is already done. Balthazar's probably cooked. Also, he has a wife and 6 kids, so that's kind of sad.